thoughts from Kevin O'Leary last night. He posted this on his channel. I'll just go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Um, and this is why it's good that the Democrats lost. We'll play this and have some thoughts.
I'm going to stay on this theme for a moment and call this perhaps the greatest night the Democratic Party can ever have if they lose. And let me explain that. I was very troubled just over 100 days ago when they circumvented the democratic process and anointed somebody. The analogy is easy to a Super Bowl. You arrive at the Super Bowl game, and by any measure, this is the Super Bowl of global politics, a presidential race. Your quarterback, Biden, is injured. He's taken out of the game. You don't bring a quarterback in that's never, ever, ever won any game anywhere. You run a process. And they missed that opportunity. This is a chance for them to, I'm not saying they're going to lose, but I'm going to those percentages and saying they get to reboot. They get to go back to the center. They get to scratch this whole thing. And the influences of a Schumer or a Pelosi or a movie star or an Obama deciding to anoint somebody, those guys are gone in 4 years. They won't have that kind of influence. This could be great for America because I'm an investor. I have to work with who's ever in the White House in January. But I care about policy. And when I hear policies coming out of a party that are so twisted against the American way of life, like basically taxing capital gains that are unrealized, that's not America. Or price controls, that's not America. 28% tax rate takes us to the bottom quartile of competition. That's bad. We can't do that. That would hurt the country. And all I do is work with entrepreneurs that want to build businesses. There's a reason people come here under barbed wire and drown in rivers to get into America. It's the American dream. It's the only thing the president has to do is to maintain it. Those policies are against the American dream. And I have nothing against Harris. I mean, look. She did a masterful job in getting to where she is. It would be good for them to lose tonight. It would reset and reboot and get that party back to the center. It would be good for them. They may not want to hear that.
We don't.
But they may have to. You may have to deal with it.
He was right. He's right. He was right. He is right. He's been right. And guys, it was now obviously we know the result. It was a historic blowout. Donald Trump is the next president, the 47th president of the United States, and that is how the people voted overwhelmingly. That's what the people wanted. And you got to go back. You got to go back to the sort of the beginning of it all. And really ask the Democrats, ask Joe Biden, ask Kamala Harris, and ask everybody who circumvented the democratic process, who anointed Kamala Harris and said that she was the chosen one to carry the torch forward, rejecting any kind of a process, and basically just having everyone fall in line instantly to put her up as the nominee, even though she was obviously not the strongest candidate. I'm not just saying this in hindsight. I've been saying this for months. You can go ahead and check my videos as far back as you want. But the people were not interested in what Kamala Harris was selling. The wheels fell off pretty much at the end of the campaign there. For Kamala Harris. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation here. Are you excited? Are you hopeful? Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that, and we will go ahead and run it back and talk to you guys later.